built that. It's like a cave.
You're right. It is like a cave. I never would have thought of that.
You live here all by yourself?
Most of the time. I have a husband, but he's almost never here anymore.
Yeah. Seems like only one person lives here. Like all this stuff just belongs to you.
That is very astute of you to see that, to tell you the truth. I think that's why my husband left. He said the longer he stayed in this house, the smaller he became. He said he'd gotten to be about the size of an old pickleball in the corner.
Pickleball. I wonder why he let you do that to him.
He did it to himself. I don't take responsibility for other people's lives. I don't believe in being a scapegoat. That's a thing women are pretty good at, you know, and I'm always watching out for that in myself.
Well, you are a very aware person.
No, I'm not. I'm just trying to make it through the days like everybody else.
I reckon I'd best be taken off. Though to tell you the truth, I'm having a hard time leaving this house.
Well, come back then, as soon as you can. I'm looking forward to getting things fixed up around the place.
All right then.
Here you go, Alice. Thank you. You know, it says on the news that a flood is coming.
They always say a flood is coming. Gives them something to talk about on the media all day.
Well, I hope you're right. Anyway, your mother has been calling, and she wants you to call her. Oh, hey. Looks like that carpenter's here.
Oh? Which carpenter?
You know, Alice. The new one? The younger one.
Right, tell him I'll talk to him in just a minute. Fix him some coffee.
Spiritual beings. Now it's going to be spiritual beings with you.
I have got to get a haircut. I have got to do something about this hair.
Hey, come on in. Here, have some coffee. Warm up a little.
Much obliged. You want me to get started on these cabinets? I can come back another day.
Oh, no, today is fine. It was nice of you to come out in all this weather.
Speaking of weather, 2 pumpkin stations are out now. And your mother is calling my phone now. You need to call your mother.
Maybe you should go home then, just in case.
Maybe I will. You know, they might let the schools out early. And I am taking care of my grandson this week.
Go on then.
No, I need to help you put things away. He's finished.
It doesn't matter. I'll do it. Look out there. The sky is as black as it can be. You better run and catch the bus.
They go out of tune sometimes. Like a piano. Makes me wonder about the person that installed these cabinets. Must have been an impatient man. Look at the way he screwed that in. What's so funny?
I just found a book I used to use when I gave dinner parties. I wasn't very good at dinner parties. I was too ambitious. I used to make things with curry.
Oh,
And Kay and I used to get drunk while we waited for the guests to arrive.
why did you get drunk? Are you unhappy?
I don't think so. To tell you the truth, I think I was hungry. I used to take diet pills so I wouldn't eat all of the good things I was always cooking. By nighttime, I would be so hungry. I'd get drunk even if I just had a little glass of wine.
Why would you do all that?
I did it so I would look like Jane Fonda. At that time, most of the women in the United States wanted to look like Jane Fonda.
Really?
At least most of my friends did. I spent most of my waking hours trying not to eat anything and working out. It was a lot of trouble being hungry and exercising all the time.
Sounds terrible. You still do all that?
No, I quit giving a damn about Jane Fonda. And then I quit taking diet pills. And then I quit drinking. And then I quit giving dinner parties. And then I quit doing anything that I didn't like to do.
What do you like to do?
I don't know. I haven't found out yet.
Phone's ringing. Aren't you going to answer it?
No, I don't like talking on the phone.
Kay said your mama's been trying to call you.
I know, it's probably her on the phone now. I don't know why she can't just text like everybody else.
Your mama's calling you and you're not going to answer the phone.
No. Because I already know what she's going to say. She's going to say, a flood is coming. Don't worry about the phone. It'll stop in a minute.
There's a whole lot going on in this room right now. Are you aware of that?
How old are you?
What difference does that make?
Oh my! I was afraid this was gonna happen. You have a very beautiful body. You look like a grown man. That's a relief.
Do you always say whatever comes into your mind?
Oh, yes. I think everybody knows what everybody else is thinking all the time anyway. Do you mind? Do you think I talk too much?
No. It keeps surprising me. I like it.
Do you like my body?
Of course. Ever since the first time we met, I can't stop thinking about touching your tits. Well, when we were walking around your house the other day, I just kept thinking about touching your tits.
Oh my. Not my tits again. For years, I thought men liked me for my mind. Imagine that. I read hundreds of books so they would like me better. And all the time they were just wanting to touch my tits. Think of that.
Now you're talking too much. You really ought to answer that. It's really coming down out there.
That was my mother. She's crying.
Why is she crying?
She's crying because the basement of her house is flooding. It always does that in heavy rains. She lives around the corner on Iris Street. Anyway, her beagle hound is due to have its first litter of puppies any day now.
A beagle?
She has this young beagle named Blue, and she's due to whelp at any time. Anyway, she thinks the water is going to keep on rising, and then the vet won't be able to get there in time if Blue needs help.
Well, you better go on over there. We better go on over there and help her.
Help her? How can we help her? It's a flash flood on 6th Avenue. It'll go away as soon as the pumping stations start working. I told her to sell that goddamn house the last time this happened.
It's flooding your mama's house and you ain't gonna go over there and help her?
It's only flooding the basement.
How old is she?
My mother?
Mm-hmm.
She's 78, but she does anything she wants to do. Last year, she went to China. She's perfectly all right.
Then why is she crying?
She's crying because she thinks her dog is going to die while having puppies.
We have to go on over there and help her then.
How can we help her? It's flooded all the way down 6th Avenue.
That canoe in the garage, does that still work?
I think so. No one's ever used it. Dean bought it last year when he got interested in rivers, but no one's ever used it.
We'll go in that. Every time I see a flood on television and people going to help other people in boats, I want to be one of them. This is my chance. Go ahead, Alice. Call your mama back and tell her we're on the way to save her. And Alice,
Yes.
tell her to stop crying. After all, she is your mom. This is a great canoe. Your husband never uses it?
He never uses anything. He just likes to have things. To tell the truth, he's almost never here.
Then why are you married?
That's a good question. But I don't know the answer to it.
Well, let's get going. I'm afraid the water's going to recede before we get to your mother's house.
Really nice of you to do this, Will.
Everybody loves being a hero.
Say, I'm not your mother.
You're not my mother? Besides, it don't matter. You're probably just dreaming.
I cannot believe I'm doing this. You are the craziest man I ever met in my life.
Which way to your mama's house?
Well, it's the second house on Iris Street, so just go down 6 and take a ride at Iris.
Alright.
What will happen next?
Whatever we want to happen.
Oh my. This was the year I was gonna stop dyeing my hair. Oh, there it is down there. The one with the green awnings.
Oh.
See those balconies on top?
Mm-hmm.
When I was a child, I used to dream of walking out there and waving at people, but the windows were always locked, so I wouldn't fall to my death on Iris Street.
Imagine that. Growing up in a fancy house like that, and you weren't even allowed to go out and stroll on the balcony.
I wasn't allowed to do anything. They were too afraid I'd get hurt. That's what Michelle Obama said it was like living in the White House. All those balconies. And she couldn't even have a cup of tea outside on a spring day. They were too afraid she'd get hurt. My parents wouldn't let me ride a bicycle or roller skate or swim or anything.
Are you telling me you don't know how to swim?
No. Isn't that dreadful?
And what are you doing in this boat?
Hoping it won't turn over.
Merrily, merrily, merrily.
Oh, no, what is Jack doing here? It's open.
Bill?
Well, let's see. My arm is in a sling. My knee is swollen. I can barely move my neck. Other than that, I'm the picture of health.
I'm so sorry about what happened.
All the time you've gone to fetch water. Why this time did you have to trip in front of me and send me tumbling down after you?
too, you know.
It's not broken, it's just bruised.
Well, yeah, but it still hurts.
Why are you here?
Well, I knew you might not be feeling well, so I thought I'd go and fetch us a pail of water.
You don't need to do that.
I know, but it's what I want to do.
It's not necessary.
No, but I want to.
Jack,
Yes.
someone else will be fetching my water.
Someone else?
Yes.
What? We've always gone up the hill to fetch a pail of water.
I know, but I thought after what happened that maybe we should try something new.
I don't know what to say, Jill.
Sorry.
So, who is it?
It's open.
Robin Hood? You gotta be kidding me!
Good afternoon, old boy. Hello, Jim.